Well, we are still closely monitoring vote counting. The IEC results board in Midrand was down this morning but is now back online. The ANC is still leading the pack nationally with the DA in a firm second place. Let's discuss the latest developments now with independent elections analyst Michael Atkins, who joins me on the line now. Good morning, Michael. Thank you so much for your time.
Good morning, yes, and it's good to see that the results are up, displaying live again.
Yeah, the Electoral Commission has apologized to voters and to the media as well, who we've not been able to, for a good 2 hours, the leaderboards were down right throughout the country, which created a little bit of a panic, but they're now back up. Do we have any idea what may have caused this disruption?
The IEC issued a statement saying that they have problems with data replication. Now, as an IT person myself, I can sympathize with that. That is the movement of data from their core systems to the servers that would be used for the display of the results. And that process, in a way, it's understandable if that goes down. It's unfortunate, but there's no major panic with any of the actual systems and actual results on the IEC side.
All right. So now voting patterns and trends pretty much indicate that after 30 years in power, the ANC could by 2029 at least be relegated to the opposition bench. What are your thoughts on this?
Look, you're correct. There has been a slow downward sort of trend, if you like, in the ANC results. That has continued. Obviously, and the political analysts can weigh in on this, it is clear that MK has taken a chunk of the ANC vote. It's in a way what you could call it a split. It's also clear from the numbers that MK has taken, firstly, some of the EFF votes and definitely some of the votes that the EFF were projected to get during this poll. So a detailed analysis would help in this regard, but I think we know that some EFF supporters have switched at the last minute to MK, which is also an interesting dynamic in what happens after the election.
Yeah, very interesting dynamic. What do you foresee in terms of what may happen after the election?
Well, again, I'm looking at the numbers and the possibility of numbers. I won't speculate about the politics and the decision-making going on within parties. It's not just the national picture. Obviously, if you look at the numbers, depending on the final breakdown, what possibilities there are. Well, the ANC could form a coalition with the MK. Potentially, the ANC could form a coalition with the EFF, depending on the final number breakdown. Or, as some speculated before the election, the ANC could form a coalition with the DA. It's unlikely that the ANC plus some of the smaller parties that they've allied with in the past, without any of those big players, could reach the 50%. But then what happens in some of the provinces, particularly KwaZulu-Natal, would surely play a role in the national picture. I can't imagine KZN being absent from any negotiations on a national level.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.